was 14 years of age when I had my first Sasquatch experience. That's when it all happened. So 12 years old.
What was that like?
Just absolutely incredible. Out of school for the summer.
Okay.
And I had ridden my bicycle down to a local pond to go catfishing that morning, real early in the morning, just daylight. The far end, left end side of the pond was very shallow, and I'd catch my bluegills for bait going after flathead catfish.
Nice.
And it was just a real narrow little, shallower place. And just right across from it was pine trees and the hillside and the ridge. And I'm catching bluegills, and I heard something in the woods. I thought, well, maybe I'll see a deer come out. That happened occasionally. But it didn't sound like a deer. It sounded like we were walking in the woods. Now I term it bipedal footsteps. And I saw something dark on the ridge. And I thought, well, it is a person. There is a person coming down the woods. And it got closer and closer. It stopped at a pine tree, probably 12-inch, big mature pine tree, beside of that pine tree, and it couldn't have been, I'm going to say now, 40 feet.
Away from you.
Right there. Just the pond and a little bit of grass and, excuse me, the woods. 6 foot tall, 5.5, 6 foot tall, covered in hair, flat face, leathery looking face. Larger eyes than normal, what you would, typical Bigfoot Sasquatch look you see pictures of. It had hair hanging off the forearms that was that long. And it looked at me, it was there for probably a minute and a half. And I'm just almost paralyzed. I see this thing. I'd been watching Leonard Nimoy on In Search Of back in the day. Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, everything. And it walked away. It turned and walked away. I grabbed my fishing poles and got out of there. At that time, I was just petrified. I was just scared to death of what I just saw. And on the way home, I thought, I can't tell the brothers. They're going to think I'm completely out of my mind, crazy. I didn't tell a soul.